Hey friends, now today we're going to have a look at a brand new 2018 Amiga game, which is always very exciting for me when a new title gets released for my all-time favourite platform. And a little disclaimer before we get into some gameplay footage here. This is not a game for the classic Amiga, so you're not going to be able to play this on like your 512k Amiga 500, unfortunately. Although, I have seen some people in forums saying that maybe a Vampire version might be possible. People have been asking for that, so maybe one day. But at the moment this game is available for the next generation Amiga platforms, as they're kind of nicknamed. We're talking AROS, OS4, and my preferred OS of choice if we're talking NG Amiga platforms, MorphOS, which is pretty much the only one that I use these days. And this game is called Tower 57. Now, it's by a team called 11-Bit Studios. It originally came out in November last year on Xbox One, PS4 and Steam, as you can see on the Steam page here. That gives you a little bit of an overview and a bit of a description. As you can see, the latest news announcement earlier this week was that the Amiga version has finally been released, because this game has been teased for quite a long time in the Amiga community. I remember seeing like demos of it at shows and stuff at the back end of last year, and even I think the Amiga Island show back in January 2017, they had like a demo version of it working there. So I'm not exactly sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they'd been working on the NG Amiga version all along with the console and contemporary PC ports. So we'll head over to the page that they've set up for the Amiga download here. As you can see, there's a little bit of a some screen grabs and stuff showing you what the game's about, and they describe it as a twin-stick shooter. It's kind of got a steampunk kind of atmosphere. If anything, it's been quite heavily inspired by Chaos Engine, which was one of my favourite classic Amiga games. So it's pretty cheap to download as well, $11.99 US dollars. So I'm going to go through, purchase the game, give it a download and a quick install, and then we'll get it up and running on MorphOS and see how it plays. Okay, so that was really straightforward. Put in my PayPal address, clicked on the download button, and then downloaded the archive, dragged the folders into my work disk, and as you can see, we have Tower 57 ready to run. Now, I have plugged in a Xbox One wired controller, which I'm hoping I can play with this because apparently it's a twin-stick shooter, so it would be quite good to have a dual stick controller to play it with. And as you can see, it's been recognised by my MorphOS preferences here, so I double clicked it to make sure it worked a minute ago, but apart from that I've not used it. So it gives me this warning here that it needs a library update, but if I click on abort it seems to still work, so I'm going to ignore that and we'll put it on 1080p. And as you can see, we've got some nice full screen here. I'm not capturing the audio separately, so I've got the speakers behind me. I'm going to turn them up a little bit so you can hear. And some really cool kind of pixel style graphics here. They do upscale really nicely. And again, it's got that kind of steampunk look, so it does remind me already of something like Chaos Engine. So we'll do a new game. As I said, I literally just started the game a second ago. And you get to pick your character. So again, this is very reminiscent of Chaos Engine. Even looks like one of the Chaos Engine characters. I think we'll go with he looked cool, the Don. Okay, do we need a second player? Maybe it's a bit like Chaos Engine where you do need like, two players to run around with each other. Let's try him. Okay, might do. Okay. I've never played it before, so it seems it's mouse controlled as well. We'll click on easy. Some weapons are best used with the help of another player. Unfortunately, I'm a Billy No Mates today. I've got no other friends here with me, so either we'll get like an AI player, or I'm not exactly sure how we'll do this. I'm hoping you can play it one player. Another day, another mission. Let's see what we've got this time. And yeah, I love the art style on this. I mean, it is very reminiscent of those classic games. Okay, so we'll skip through the story. I won't make you read all this. And the game was made possible by 1,984 Kickstarter backers. That's amazing. I love that, projects like this do get supported. So we've got to find a way into the tower. Let's try with the... it doesn't appear I can use the controller here. Even though it's plugged in, it's lit up. Why don't I get some preferences on or something? Controls. Remap them in the options menu. I'll tell you what, we'll have a quick look in the options menu. So it would be nice to play with the controller. Here we go, controls. Controller, there we go. Move up, press the key. Now it's not actually recognising the pad here. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll stick to what it's got by default. So it's WASD, standard PC controls. Tell you what, we'll play with that for now. Continue that game there. So hopefully you can play with the controller because it would be a bit easier. That's the thing, coming from like an Amiga background, we never used to play with the keyboard and mouse. It was really more joysticks or a control pad that you play with back in the day. So, okay, moving the mouse makes your character face different directions. I imagine you can click on things. So let's try, there we go, we walk around. It actually does work pretty well, so you use the keyboard to face to walk in a direction, then your mouse to change which way your character's facing. And I imagine you'd be able to collect things with the cursor here as well. I've got a big group of people. Very smooth running as well. Character does get a bit lost in that crowd though. And you can make your guy walk backwards, which is moonwalking there. That's pretty cool. Now, can we collect anything here? Or do anything with people? Seems not. And there's Tower 57. The game can't have been that easy, surely. So we get a little cutscene here. Resident card and registration, please. Which I haven't got, I imagine. There you go. So I guess I need to find that card and gain entry to the tower. So can we click on any of these here? A door there. Sometimes you can interact with your environment. An F is highlighted there, so let's try F on the keyboard. There we go. And we've got some voice acting as well. So that door opened, let's try going in there. As you can see, yeah, we get F hovering above things we can interact with by the looks of it. Yeah, the controls are actually not bad at all. They do take a little bit of getting used to. And we've got some, what's this here then? It's like a kind of online newspaper. Okay, fine. Come out of that. Another door. And a switch. That's another picture. Okay. Ah, right, okay. We've lowered those barriers there. Can we get in this door now? Appears not. Okay. I think we probably need a key card or something to get through these doors, so... And that one opened. Oh, there we go. We have a weapon now. I got you. Alright, okay, so mouse. Yeah, you aim with the mouse and then hold down the button to fire. Now it feels a lot more like a Chaos Engine or something. And there are bonuses hidden inside these crates, which is pretty cool. Look at set enemies. Oh, I love that sound. To get a medikit, okay, if you want to replenish your health, that makes sense. I was always awful at games like Chaos Engine, even though I loved them. I played Chaos Engine again recently, could barely get through the first level without dying. But modern games are a bit more forgiving, you get stuff like medipacks and, you know, continues and all that kind of thing. Back then you had to get through the whole game with like 3 lives, which was, yeah, pretty tough. Obviously we had a lot more time to learn and play games and practice them till we were perfect back then. But I'm liking this though, this is cool. Getting used to facing your character which way he's walking is a bit difficult, but yeah, he can walk backwards, that's fine. Can we get in there now? Okay, we came in that way. I guess we can blast through them. There you go. Don't always need a keycard. I imagine this would be lots of fun with another player as well. There we go, keycard. You can switch your characters anytime you want. It will cost you half your special meter. Switching is free in Armor's Den. Alright, so we press R to change our character. Ah, okay. So it could be the Abraham Lincoln looking dude, or let's try being him. He's got to be cold. Look at that. But now I haven't got any weapons or anything, so doesn't sound very nice. Tell you what, we'll go back to being the other player that we had. Actually, I've loaded the gun there. Oh, there we go, okay. Phone ringing over here. Let's try that. Swig of coffee. It's like everything in the tower is connected by sewers, or does that mean I'm going to have to crawl through sewers? In fact, this guy looks like he'd probably enjoy crawling through sewers. With a dead body there on the floor, so let's investigate. What an unfortunate accident indeed. What's that thing there? I'm going to shoot it. Doesn't seem to take any damage. It's following me there. Anything else I can pick up here? I'm not sure if you get like a bullet count, so I probably shouldn't waste them too much. Can we open that? Looks like there are some switches on the wall there, maybe. No? Ah, okay. Can we get in the hole there? Yeah, probably want to crawl in there, to be honest. What about in here? That was locked before, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. You can hold down the mouse button and just move your cursor as well, rather than having to continuously tap it, which is quite nice. It looks like it might be the way into the sewer there as well. I'll see what's in these. It's a little treasure chest or something, is it? It's often in these kind of games you get bonuses and extra lives and health and all that hidden in crates. Oh, there you go, see? Got some ammo packs, okay. Let's try going in there. And that kind of looks like the first stage of the game done then. I've got to say I'm very impressed with it. It's very, you know, as you can see then, it was the first time I picked the game up, but the controls are very intuitive. I picked it up in like a minute or so. I imagine it would be nicer playing with the Xbox controller, but the mouse and keyboard actually together do work pretty well after you've been playing for a couple of minutes. So yeah, I won't play through the entire game and give you too many spoilers. I'll sit here and play it probably now for the rest of the evening. But there you go, that's been a look at the brand new Tower 57 that's just been released for the NG Amiga platforms. I'm playing this on MorphOS. If you've got any questions or maybe you played it, let me know what you think of the game yourself. Leave a comment in the video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next vid.